handling. The government of India definitely has seen that Manipur has gone through a very troubled times, and it has become very difficult that the gap between the Kukis and the Meiteis have become so large, and whether or not they'll be able to come together and live again together, it's a matter of question. And so I think the government of India is also looking at it in a very studied manner. They want to see how the Nagas are responding. So Nagas are also approaching the government, and how the government will actually react is something. We will not like to be left behind. And the Nagas have their own issues, their own, the fight between these nations have been going on for a very long time, and it cannot be left just like that any longer. And so this time around, we are only hoping that the government of India will also be serious about how they'll deal with the Naga issues. The Nagas definitely wish that we are not left behind, that we will get what is deserving to the Nagas. Yeah, the issue of the Naga peace talks between the various talking parties, it will also continue, and it will take its own course. We hope that if logically the government of India thinks that a logical conclusion should be brought, it will come. Otherwise, some alternative arrangement has to be thought of.
Sir, lastly, will you be raising the concerns of the Naga territories amid the demand of the Gugi for a separate administration, which is also believed to overlap the Naga areas?
Yeah, this is one concern. We are only hopeful because we are talking to the government also. We are going to try and talk to the Kuki people also. How best we can come to an understanding, because if this overlapping conflict or contested areas are there, then this is going to be a problem for both the communities. So we have to wait and see how it comes up in the coming days.
Reliable enterprise civil
1 करोड़
हाँ 6 টাকাতে 1 करोड़
6 টাকাতে 1 करोड़
हाँ 6 টাকাতে 1 करोड़ জিতিব কোৱা
ডিল উইকলি লটাৰী কিনিবি 6 টাকাতে আৰু জিতিব পাৰে 1 करोड़ খালি 6 টাকা ডিল হাপ্তা লটাৰী বদলি কৰি দিব আপোনাৰ জীৱন
Welcome back. Again, News Day. Naga Students Federation Laga Conference kundu Manipur Ukrulde loishi idude United Naga Council President NG Lohro Bra Hornbill TV ke goishi ki Nagas kan maju bishi Naga nationalist factions kan ase kundu ekjon bra alag ase hulibi nationhood day factions kan nai goshe. Hornbill TV bra daige emerging Naga groups kan sop Naga cause karne fight kuri ase guade dai laga views hudia de koishi ki society de manu kan majo differences division aro disagreements kan do thaki bole natural ase koina jawab dishe aro acknowledge kurishi ki edu Naga society de bi hoya ase koina loro koishi ki factions kan majo differences kan ase ulibi ekta bi faction nationhood karne nai koshe. Sir, for joining Hornbill TV. Sir, so the situation in Manipur has brought up the issue of Naga integration again, especially in the context of territorial integrity for both the states and their communities. So how will the Naga leaders make use of this chance? Do you talk about the Naga integration?
Yeah, we talk about Naga integration. It's not new. It has been long back that we are talking about integration, and still we are hopeful that someday we will be integrated. That is the hope of the UNC.
Sir, and UNC has recently called for a rally where it demanded for a quick solution in line with the framework agreement. So how hopeful are you that a solution will come soon?
Absolutely, framework agreement is done between Government of India and NSA and IM, in which all the Naga people believe and confidence that some things will come out of it, and we're waiting for that.
And recently on the 21st of August, the Government of India and the NSC and IM has resumed their talks regarding the peace talks. So how big of a development is this?
Surely if the Government of India have their political will, then their talks must be very much positive and it must be a fruitful one. So if they are not so committed, then we have no say. On the part of the NSAN, it is very clear. It is very clear that on the basis of their framework agreements, the talk is going on.
Sir, how big of a role will UNC play in voicing out the concern of Nagas in general?
UNC is always for the interest of the people, and not only for the interest of the Nagas alone, but as well as we are for the interest of all the communities living together. As long as this framework agreement and solution is concerned, we are all out in support of the framework agreement. Since we have given our mandate, and we have given a mandate and we have authorized the negotiation parties to finalize whatever is honorable and acceptable to the Naga people.
Okay, sir, UNC as a body has always been a body which propagates the Naga unity. So how do you look the division that's existing among the Naga society, especially in the context that today there are 18 to 19 factions all fighting for the Naga cause? Do you believe that such divisions will bring the solution quicker, or is it delaying the solution?
Yeah, absolutely. Naturally, differences, and then the division, disagreements amongst the people, among the society is natural. And much more it is happening in our Naga society. Factions, difference of faction is one thing, but when it comes to nationhood, there will be no faction. There will be no question of factions. All will come together. And if we are really for the cause of Naga people, then surely we must come together. We must come together.
Okay, sir, so UNC propagate the idea of Greater Nagalim. Do you believe that this will be possible in reality?
Why not? Why not? We're fighting for this and we'll continue to fight. So why not? If we don't have hope, if we don't have such political aspiration, then why should we, and why should our forefathers, why should our pioneers sacrifice their life? So they have laid down the foundation, they have sacrificed everything for ours today. So why should we keep silent, or why should we give up? We should go on, we should continue. So this must be our hopes.
Thank you so much. Ukrul Manipur Day, Naga Students Federation Conference Somoy, North East Students Organization President Samuel J. Rabra, Hornbill TV ke Goshiki, Manipur Day Meite Aroguki Community Iskando, Duk Payase Kwegina, Kundu Garne Daikan both side day, Tailopra issue do, solve group lekarne, appeal Kurisha. Itu Twitter side daga Duk to, Pajahanbi effect Hoya Sigusha. Students Organization Hope Kuri ke Manipur State Sorkar or Central Sorkar kan State peace anibule joldi resolve korbo koikina Kundubra State normalcy anibule ethnic violence pichede. Thank you so much, sir, for giving your time to Hornbill TV. NASO visited Manipur relief camps on August 1 to 3, if I'm not mistaken. So, sir, when you visited the relief camps, how was it there on the ground? What are the things that you saw and felt?
Well, first of all, NASO expresses its deep concern with regard to the conflict that happened in Manipur between two communities, that is the Meitei and the Kuki-Zo. As NASO, we could not be silent, we could not be a mute spectator. So on the 1st, 2nd and 3rd of August, we decided that we should visit Manipur, and we have visited Manipur with all the constituent organizations of NESO. And during our visit, we could see the suffering of the people from both sides, from both the communities. The people are suffering, especially the small children, the ladies and the old people. And from NESO, we also have met the Honorable Governor of Manipur and also the Chief Minister of Manipur, in which we expresses our strong desire that the government of Manipur, the state government and also the central government should find out ways and means to find a lasting peace and solution to this prevailing situation. In any conflict, atrocities and fatalities and also the hardships the people are facing becomes inevitable. But as NESO, we are very optimistic that if the central government and the state government takes the initiative, then peace and tranquility and the age-old relationship between the different indigenous communities in the state of Manipur can be restored. So this is the clear message from the NESO they would like to send out to both the communities to start a dialogue, and also especially the government of India and the government of Manipur to search out ways and means to find a solution and to bring peace and tranquility in the state of Manipur.
So how significant do you think this 30th NSF General Conference is, and also how do you see NSF's participation in NESO under your leadership?
Well, as I said earlier during my speech, the Naga Students Federation, in its 76 long years of untiring service, untiring struggle for the Naga people, they have come a long way from all those times right from 1947. And we could understand the hardships, the sacrifice that the previous leaders and officials of NSF have endured during those times. And even till today, NSF is still a strong, active, vibrant student organization, not only in the state of Nagaland, but especially more their participation in the Northeastern organization, right from the formation of the Northeastern Coordination Committee, NESCC, in the 1989. NSF, the leaders of NSF, has been one of the pillars to form this NESCC, and also the forming of the Northeast Students Organization in 1993. The NSF has always been one of the strongest pillars for the working of NESO in order to safeguard the interests of the indigenous peoples of the whole of the Northeastern region.
Thank you so much, sir. RP Mohan, kada break dalo ina wa apni hand side gibe. Robotic surgery available only in Swagat Super Specialty Hospital, Guwahati, Assam, in entire Northeast.
At office, I may be the boss. But being a woman, I have to make my home the best place to live in.
Mama!
Hey! Every day, my priority is to give the best to my family.
Hey, welcome home.
Wow, that's great. Everyday spices makes my task easier.
Everyday spices never let you down.
Welcome back. Again, you stay Kohima laga Konyak Students Union kan August 2016. Lambong Xiangha Bonde Tambong Xiangha Students Union kan logot milagina library ekta dedicated kurishe Puktong Baptist Church pastor. Monlaga District Education Officer Moala Ayera Dailaga address se students kange library do istemal kurubule encourage kurishe aro parents kange bi bajagan ge kitab kan puribule encourage kurubule challenge kurishe. Ayera ro Kohima laga Konyak Students Union kange dai kan laga vision achieve kurule pariyagani congratulate kurishe aro Lambong Xiangha Students Union ke bi congratulate kurishe first posti library paule karne project e para. Kohima Konyak Students Union laga president M Honli Konyak pra project laga goals kando highlight kurishe aro union laga vision aha humoy kan bi highlight kurishe. President Bra aro Kohima College aro Don Bosco College of Kohima logot alag well wishers kan kun kitab kan donate kurishe da kan gebi khushi janaishe. Kohima Konyak Students Union kan Bra library de 1000 books donate kurishe. Manipur Kangbokpi District laga Naga People's Organization koshiki Kangbokpi District laga indigenous Naga settlers kando minority group te reduce hoise koagina. Organization prior to statement do Sunday dinde dishe kun koshiki Kangbokpi de Nagas kan thagya do 13 tribes thagishe kundu illegal immigrants kan international border bra ahigina Nagas kando outnumber kuri dishe. Ari do illegal immigrants kan bra Nagas kan laga mati de demographic imbalances, ethnic conflicts, recognition issues, or identification of villages logot land disputes kan olai dia se gushe. Organization kan point out kurishi ki revenue department de unrecognized villages kan laga issues spending ase gushe aro Nagas kan laga interest to desh sogabra overlook na kurule lage kile gele Kangbokpi district de Naga population do dangor ase. Statement brought further kushiki internally displaced manukando Kangbokpi district de relocate kurubule na dibo lage aro ITPS kan garne nutun semi permanent houses kan district de build na kurubule lage gushe. Manipur laga NPO ke bra 10 cookie zo MLAs kan August 16 Prime Minister ke memorandum dia do object kurishe kude taikan bra separate chief secretary aro DGB appointment karne demand kurishe Pansta Hill districts Manipur laga Churachambur Chandel Tengnopal Kangbokpi aro Perzol karne aro Prime Minister laga relief fund bra 500 crore immediate release kurule kundu communal conflict internally displaced cookies o manukan ge rehabilitate kurule laga fund demand kuria khan no NBO ke bra object kurisha. Agartala subroom Temu train do trolley ekta kundu pathor bukia idu lokot collide hoise kalhi samde. Train laga passengers kan goishi ki train do trolley logot Bishalkar laga Gaudam Nagar area de collide hoise kohina kundu laga collision awas pra passengers kan maju panic trigger kuri diche goshe. Passengers kan allege kurishi ki idu collision do railway department kan laga carelessness pra hoise kohina. Alag passengers ekta brabi ghatna do railway authorities ke blame kurishe kohina goshe ki railway department kan manukan laga lives to value kurubule lage kohina.
এখানে কি হয়েছে আমরা উদয়পুর যাচ্ছিলাম আর এখানে ট্রলি ট্রেনের ভিতর ঢুকে গেছে আমরা তো কিছুতে যেতে পারছি না এখন আবার আমরা গাড়ি করে তারপর উদয়পুর যাব মাতাবাড়ি এখানে 8 ঘন্টা যাওয়ার সময় কিন্তু হয়ে যাবে 3 ঘন্টা আমরা তো কোনো লেট করতে পারবো না এখন চলে যাচ্ছি
কিভাবে এটা ঘটনাটা ঘটছে
ঘটনাটা কিভাবে ঘটলো এই যে ট্রেনটা যখন আসছে
আপনারা কোনখান থেকে যাইতেছিলেন
আমরা আগরতলা থেকে
কি তো হয়েছে
আগরতলা থেকে ওই জায়গাতে ওই ট্রলি আচ্ছা এটিএমের মধ্যে কাজ করে এটিএমের মধ্যে কিভাবে কাজটা করে হ্যাঁ এটিএমে একটা ট্রেন আসে এই জায়গা মধ্যে কিভাবে তারা কাজটা করে তারা এই কাজটা করার সময় কি এই জিনিসটা চিন্তা করতে পারবে না যে তারা দায়িত্বজ্ঞানহীনতার যে একটা বিশাল পরিচয় দিল আর কি তো এটা তো এই অবস্থায় একটা ট্রেনেরও বিশাল ক্ষতি মানুষেরও বিশাল ক্ষতি হইতে পারতো মরতে পারতো অনেক লোকের
এখানে ঘটনাটা মূলত কি হয়েছে
ঘটনা হয়েছে মূলত আমরা আগরতলা থেকে রওনা হয়েছি আগরতলা থেকে এইটা এখানে পর্যন্ত আইছে ভালোভাবেই এখানে এসে আমরা দেখলাম যে একটা ইয়ের মধ্যে এই রেল লাইনের মধ্যে একটা ট্রলিতে
পাথরের বস্তা সহকারে আছে
পাথরের বস্তা সহকারে
পাথরের বস্তা সহকারে ট্রলিটার মধ্যে এখানে আছে কিন্তু তারা যখন কাজ করে তারা জানে না এই টাইমের মধ্যে যখন ট্রেনটা আসে এটা তো জানা উচিত তাদের হ্যাঁ এত দায়িত্ব জ্ঞানহীনতা কাজটা কিভাবে করলো তারা
যতটা কমন সেন্স
যে কোনো সময় অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট হইতে পারতো এই জায়গা মধ্যে শত শত লোক এই ট্রেনের মধ্যে যে কোনো সময় অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট
এটা ট্রেনটা কখন ছাড়ছে ট্রেনটা
10:50 ছাড়ছে
হ্যাঁ
এটা বাজারঘাট স্টেশন থেকে 10টা আগরতলা স্টেশন থেকে 10:50 ছাড়ছে
এটা কোন জায়গা এটা
বিলুনিয়া
এটা হলো
বিলুনিয়া
কোন জায়গায়
এটা শেখারকোট একটু পরে চাপাড়া শেখারকোট থেকে শেখারকোট পর্যন্ত ভালোই
মানে আপনারা বলতে চাচ্ছেন যে অল্পতে মানে বহু লোকের প্রাণ রক্ষা হয়েছে
হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই
অল্পতেই মানে বহু লোকের প্রাণহানি থেকে রক্ষা পাইছে
এতিয়া নাগামিজ খবৰ ইমান হ'ব আৰু আলাগ আলাগ খবৰ কাৰণে চাই থাকিবি হৰ্ণবিল টিভি